The GTA Online Southern San Andreas Super Sports Series, new hot ring circuit mode, and 5 new vehicles, with more to come. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Lamizes, Yayos, and welcome to this new GTA Online update. Today, we're just going to start off by telling you what's going on. This is the biggest update that's happening since the Doomsday Heist. And this is going to be the update that's going to be going on along with the drip feeds and the weekly updates on every Tuesday with new vehicles and more to come along. There's just a lot to talk about, so let's just dive deep into it. It's the moment every stock car racer lives for. You accelerate into the corner. The track banks up to a new vertical and somehow you are held in place by a combination of pulverizing downforce and hysterical fear of death. Now throw in a few turbo strips and a wildly uneven surface, and you can really test that will to live. Yayos. Jumping into the new cars here, we have the Vapid GB200. This is probably going to be the most customizable car, and it's the coolest looking, and I'm really excited to get to customize and test drive this car out. I cannot wait, because it really is a piece of art. And then you got the Volcar Fagola? I don't know. Almost like the Fagio, but not really. So this is an interesting car. It's a Volkswagen, I believe, or station wagon. I don't know. You can put a surfboard on it. This is just a car for look. You know, it's not really anything special. You're not really going to drive this around and hope to beat somebody in a race. This is purely for looks. So the next car will be the Class C Hot Ring Saber. This is the pure racing car right here. Now I know that really, as far as customization goes for this, it's really only going to be liveries. It's got like 32 plus liveries that you can put on it. But that's about it for that car. This is really just for the racer. You know, whoever likes racing games and racer style cars, this is that's it for you right there. Now we got a new entity in the game and it looks pretty good. I gotta say, it's a pretty sexy looking car. The Overflight Entity XXR. The double XR. I cannot wait to get that car. It's one of the better supercars, but not the best, coming in at a whopping like 2.3 million. That's a lot of money for a car that's not going to be the best, that's for sure. And then you got the Chevelle Tapan? I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. I can't say words today. But this is I think this car looks amazing. I think this is the nicest looking car, one of the nicest looking cars in the game. Personally, I think the Nero looks the nicest, but I think this car is really up there. Unfortunately though, it's the second worst supercar in the game, so if you want it for performance, do not get the car. Now we'll probably, not gonna promise anything, but I'm probably gonna make another video explaining all these cars, what to get, what not to get, you know, buyer beware. Now we're going to talk about some of the new races that are coming. Obviously with the hot ring circuit, there's the races that involve those cars and some of the older ones. And a lot of people are going to be using that new Saber, the new Saber racer, or whatever it is I said. So, and then along with that, there's going to be these new transform races. It's going to like, I'm not sure what those ones are going to be like, but those are definitely coming into the game. So, you know, you have that to look forward to. And then there's also going to be these new special vehicle races featuring the Deluxo, the Stromberg, and the Thruster. What's the Thruster? I don't even know what the Thruster is. Those 3 cars are going to be in it. It's going to be something like, so you fly in the air, you know, drive your whatever on the ground, your car, and then, you know, it's going to be kind of like a transform race basically, but it's going to add in an underwater experience to it. That's where the Stromberg is going to come in. So that will be interesting. If you guys like races, especially the transform races, you know, you have that to look forward to. And then kicking it off to the discounts, there's going to be the executive office garages 30% off, custom auto shops 30% off. Vehicle upgrades, you got engines, turbos, brakes, transmission, bulletproof tires, spoilers, and suspension, all 25% off. Then you got 10 car garages at 30% off, and the penthouse suites at 30% off. Now I forgot to mention, but the new hot ring circuit races are also going to be double cash in GTA RP for this week. Next week I'm hoping we get something bigger, like for our businesses. That's definitely, like, I would like double cash in GTA RP for any of the businesses, really. If it's double, that's nice. But, it's just for the races this week. They've honestly been kind of disappointing. Last week was a good one. Aside from that, they've really been pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. Anyways, we have a new target assault mode coming on April 3rd. It works like you got a driver and you got a shooter. The driver's gonna try and obviously race, basically, and it's gonna feature the new truck that's coming out. So the driver's going to be trying to stay ahead of everyone, trying to stay stable so you can shoot, and the shooters are going to shoot targets, and that's how you score points. So that's how that's going to go. That actually sounds pretty fun right there. I'm not going to lie. So I'm geeked to see that come out, and there's going to be more adversary modes coming out, obviously. But this one's coming out April 3rd. This is probably going to be a GTA Cash and RP next week. Not next week, on that week. So 2 weeks from now, that's when that's coming out. So that's probably going to be GTA Cash and RP. Lastly, I want to kick it off by mentioning some of the patch notes. They just released a 1.43 patch notes yesterday. There's a few interesting things to point out. So the first thing that I noticed that sticks out to me is the insurance premiums for weaponized vehicles are now capped at $10,000 instead of $20,000. Honestly, I don't like that. I wish it was like that for the regular cars, and then for the weaponized vehicle, it was more expensive because people like to bully other players in the lobby, and sometimes you're just trying to grind out and can't get anything done, so you start bullying them back, I guess. Start getting back at them. I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like it should be the weaponized vehicle. I don't know. Maybe it is a good thing, because if you blow up their vehicle, then you spend less. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. It's not a big deal either way. It doesn't really matter. So the new item stars now no longer appear on various vehicle modifications. Now, if you're OCD like me and a couple of my friends, legitimately cannot stand those stars on an item you've already viewed, then this is a good one for you. That is for damn sure. So the biggest one, changes have been made to the way that kill-death ratio is updated in response to deaths resulting from the use of the kill yourself interaction menu option. That's the biggest one. If I'm reading that like how I see it, and in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if you kill yourself, it's going to count as a death. That is freaking amazing. That is finally going to stop people from doing that when you're shooting at them. It's going to make it a more even playing field because there's tryhards out there that really care about their KD like this is Call of Duty or something. It's just GTA. Calm down, man. They also, another big one, the damage increase given by hollow point rounds against unarmored targets have been reduced when used with the heavy revolver Mark II. I think that is retarded. So you're unarmored and the damage gets reduced by it increases the bullet damage. How does that make sense? I mean, I know the hollow points is supposed to be no, it's not armor piercing. There's armor piercing in the game. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They should have just left it how it is. That's a powerful weapon. I'm fine with that being a one-shot kill at a decent range because it's fun. It's a revolver. It's not like a sniper with explosive rounds or something like that. Anyway, there's a lot more in here. I mean, there are a lot of fixes and patches, and they must have been working on this for a while. There's a lot of, nonchalant BS ones, just goes to show you what they're working on. But there's a few good ones, for instance, they refixed, I guess, unpatched, if you will, the Hydra's VTOL thruster, preventing the ability to perform a quick land. So they recently got rid of that, so you couldn't quick land, but they added that back in. Also, they fixed an issue that prevented the brakes on the Pegasus oppressor from working when wings were deployed. So they unfixed that one too. And then they said they got ongoing improvements have been made in GTA Online to prevent crashes, improve the quality of matchmaking, and reduce the number of network connection issues such as disconnection and split session. So they've been working on that. Oh yeah, one more. The last one is they fixed an issue that allowed the Deluxo to fly at a high speed when flying in reverse. That one sucks because that one was fun. There you have it. That's all that's going on this week and for the weeks to come. If there's more that I feel that's very important, I'll make a video on it. Anyways, my name's Lamizes Yales, and I'll see you later.